Yo, Kai here. So, I was just wondering that, man, it's been like what, 3 decades or so since humanity last went to the moon, and that's really it. I mean, like, hell, the United States one day just decides that, hey, we're gonna go to the moon. I mean, well, it wasn't really just suddenly. Like they were in, it was like this shit was like what back in the 80s, the 90s. They were competing in this space war with the Soviet Union, and they decided, you know what, those damn commies are going to the moon, so we're gonna go to the moon too. And apparently, they were the first one. So congrats, I guess. Now, before I go any further, I know some people are gonna be like, Kai, you simpleton, you fool. The moon landing was propaganda. It was fake and gay. Now, well, that's your opinion and you are entitled to it, but let's just assume that the moon landing is real. Like, this is the angle I'm going with. Now, my question is that why can't we do that shit for a second time? Like, why did we just give up after like one time? Like, we have now so much better technology, like, with so much better, like, intellect and shit. Like hell, we almost have electric cars. I mean, they're mostly dog shit, but hey, is electric cars are here. I mean, the AI is here. The future is almost here. So, uh, sorry about that. So we got all this cool shit. So why are we not going to the moon again? Now, the most popular theory that people have going on about why the United States or any other country is not attempting to go to moon for a second time is that it just there is just no fucking reason. Apparently, the moon is this absolutely dead, lifeless planet. There is absolutely no important or valuable resource, anything. So, no country no nation in this planet just finds any good reason to go to the moon. Now, having said that, I have come up with some brilliant plans through which we can trick the most strongest, largest influential countries on this planet. So we can trick them through just the use of social media to start a second space war. That's right, we're bringing back the space war with this hack, these strategies. And this space war, if we're successful, will hopefully involve the United States of America, China, Russia, and India. Now, I know what you're already thinking, like Kai. Really, we get the China and the America thing, but India and Russia? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, look. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but just listen to me. Now, let's just begin with the elephant in the room, like India. Like, you guys might be wondering, what the hell are the Indians gonna do? Now, hey, now, I just, now about that, I just wanna mention that India once tried to go to the moon. Like, seriously, I know I don't remember the details, but I think their prime minister launched a rocket to the moon a few years ago. It didn't go well. It apparently it crashed and burned. It just crashed on the moon. It didn't even make a perfect landing. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point was that they did it once. That means it would be very easy for us to go to social media and try to trick them to do it for a second time. Now, if you know anything about Indians, like their stereotypes, you would know that for some reason they really love rail tracks, like sitting on the rail tracks and um play, just doing their business. Is like their favorite thing ever. There could be a high speed train incoming, and these guys would still be sitting on the rail tracks just to finish their business quickly. Like they would rather just do it on the rail tracks than go to their nearby toilet for some reason. Now, this means that if we are wise with this, we could trick all the Indians on social media by spreading this rumor that the moon has like bunch of rail tracks on top of it on the moon. Now, this has a 50-50 chance of either succeeding or failing. Now, and if it does fail, I do have a counter strategy. Cricket. Yes, cricket, the sport, not the fucking insect. And if you know, another stereotype of Indians is that they love cricket. Like they're probably the only goddamn country that absolutely love the shit out of cricket. Like I don't think I've ever heard any other country who gives a shit about cricket. Well, maybe the British, maybe just them, I guess. Like the Indians really love cricket. They love that shit as much as Japan likes horse racing. Like who the hell cares about horse racing? Like for some reason Japan loves horse racing. So well, anyway, in case our plan A of convincing Indians that there are rail tracks on the moon fails, this is a viable plan B, I think. Like just tell them that moon has very straight, very narrow, very straight fields. Is basically going to be perfect for cricket. It's zero gravity, so it'll be easier for them to do a bunch of fours and sixes, just swinging the shit out of the ball with that stick of theirs. Like they just tell them that the moon is like the perfect destination for a World T20, for a World Cricket Cup or some shit like that. Okay, that's that. I think this will be the cricket angle will be very convincing for those Indians. As soon as they hear that shit, they're probably gonna be building rockets within like 1 week or 2 week to go to the moon for a second time. So that's the Indians. Now we're gonna move on to America. Of course, the biggest, like mostly the one of the two most strongest and powerful countries other than China. So I think we have all just heard the news recently that with the Venezuela thing, like American army just arrested some Maduro named dude. He was a dictator or some shit like that, and they captured him and then they draped him in this like like Doctor Disrespect as cosplay. Like what is going on here? Well, anyway, I don't really care about any of that shit, but I just wanted to just bring attention to that shit to just point out that America loves oil. Like oil is like very dear to them. So we all have to go to like Truth Social. Like this is my 100 IQ strategy. We all got to go to Truth Social and just tell Orange Man, tell President Trump that yo 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 President Trump, there is lots of oil there in the moon, on the moon. So if we can go to the moon for a second time, we're gonna get a lot of oil from that place. So Trump will probably hear this and he will probably go like, "We it has come to my attention that there has been a lot of oil on the moon. A lot of oil has been found. We will liberate the moon from its burden and take all those thick, black, disgusting oil. Oh God, this terrible oil. We'll take them all." Like I think you'll probably say something like that, or at least something similar. So I think that this will be a very absolutely foolproof strategy. Like this will absolutely convince America to go on a second trip to the moon. Well, then that's done for America. Sorry about that. So we're done with America. We're done with India. Now let's move on to the Russians. Now, I think for Russians, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really knowledgeable about Russia or what Russians like, what they do, like what can you even do in that country. Like it's all so goddamn cold. Like, can you even do anything? Like, is there any excitement? Anyway, I'm going out of topic. So, if we want to convince Russia that they need to go to the moon, then I think it would be fairly easy. Like I think we can do this. Firstly, we need to obviously like more all of these strategies involve us like going all of us going into social media in large numbers and trying to knock up on these government accounts and trying to convince them of this shit. So For the Russia will do the same thing. Like we will go to their official like Twitter accounts or their TikTok accounts. Like, do the Russian officials have TikTok accounts? That would be really funny. So anyway, we'll just all have to go to social media and pretend to discover that the moon has a shit ton of vodka bottles, like vodka, what wine, like any kind of fucking hardcore ass alcohol like you can find, mostly vodka, probably like high grade vodka. And there's like what oh, there's like free abandoned world games that like fucking cheap ass GPUs and Bluetooth headphones, like most of the shit that absolutely Russians absolutely love, especially the vodka. We need to ensure that we absolutely, absolutely make them realize that there is apparently shitload of vodka bottles on the moon, a lot, shitload of vodkas on the moon. Like they can get drunk for all eternity with that kind of shit. So as soon as we make them realize that, they will probably start building the rockets within like a week to go to the moon. They will probably give the Americans a run for their money. Like, hey, they might build rockets even faster than America if it means getting to that those booze, those vodka bottles on the moon ASAP. So yeah, that's Russians, and for now the last one, China. Yeah, those guys. I think convincing China, like trying to trick China into going to the moon, it would be way more easier than both America and Russia combined. Well, we'll just tell China that apparently, like the moon has. Sorry again, it's just a bad habit of mine. Like, oh yeah, the moon is part of the territory of Taiwan. So yeah, if they as soon as we need to inform them that, then they will go to the moon ASAP, take over the entire moon, and then basically just declare to the world that this place doesn't exist. So there you go. Well then, that's it. This is like my brilliant plan. Like, if we all can manage to pull this off, I think we can start a second space war with a bunch that will get a bunch of countries involved, and it will ensure like 100% probability that we will get to the moon a second time. And then that will hopefully also make it so that we can actually go to space finally and leave this fucking planet behind. So yeah, what do you guys think? If you liked this, then make sure to comment, and if not, then make sure to just tell me how fucking awful or stupid idea this is. Well then, have a nice day. Take care.